Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Dhalsim. Been waiting for this one for a while. Got this today together with the Bison, so look forward to a review on the Bison. So first of all, let's take a look at the packaging, even though we've seen this a few times, but we'll go over it anyway. Alright, so for the packaging, we have unique artwork for Dhalsim in front there, but everything else is pretty much the same. Street Fighter 2. We have the HP bars on top. We have the same artwork on the sides. We now have Dhalsim in the back. We have country of origin, India, fighting style, yoga. Pretty cool. And the same artwork as well. And the same cutout on top. At the bottom just has legal information. So let's unbox this and see what we get inside. Pretty the So now that we have all the bands cut off, let's take a look at what we get inside. First off, we get his two gesture hands. And we'll be taking a closer look at those on him later on. Got the alternate head sculpt. Really cool. They actually do have metal earrings, which is really nice. The paint looks pretty clean. We do have the two stretchy arms. And these are full arms. So these plug into the biceps. And they actually do have little bracelets on them. And these ones do have fist arms on it, which are removable, I believe. Or are they? I don't think those are removable, which is kind of disappointing. We'll check it out just to be sure. And we do get the two stretchy legs as well. And these do have a bendy wire in it. So that's really nice. Again, we'll take a look at how those look on him later. And we have the figure himself. We'll set aside for now so we can get to his base. And also a sort of a unique stand, I guess, for holding up his bendy legs. So that's pretty cool. So now we're going to take a look at the figure in closer detail. I think Jada has somehow managed to take a lot of the unpopular characters of this game and they actually make the figures really, really awesome. I have a lot of fun, or having a lot of fun playing around with this guy and doing all sorts of crazy poses. So we're going to get into the figure details. Just pull him off his... I'm not sure if this is how the stand was meant to be used, but I just sort of stuck it into the rubber crutch piece and it sort of keeps him up. So it is a bit loose though, the stand. So I'll have to put that down as a complaint. However, the figure himself, really, really awesome. And the articulation, really nice. So let's check out the details on Dhalsim here. You have the face sculpt, the serious one, really, really nice. Even went as far as to put the little white dot. It does have the metal loop earrings. This chain is actually on a little string. So the 3 skulls there. Really cool. He does have metal bands on his hand. One thing I noticed about this figure, perhaps it's because they gave us so many accessories with him, but I noticed he's a little bit lighter on the body shading as a figure like Fei Long or Ryu. But I think with there is some though, you can see darker shades at certain points, but I don't think it's as heavy as it is with those figures. There's some shading in the pants here. It's sculpted string. Would have been cool if this was actual string though. Onto the details of the feet. I saw this little blotch there. I guess that's a slight defect on mine. Maybe we could put it down as a mole. Is that a hair? It is a hair. Got those nicely sculpted feet. There's some slight shading on these bands. I noticed the bands are like a slightly different color from the arms. The legs seem to be darker. I'm not sure if that's how it's meant to be. That's how it is there. So as you can see, even though the body doesn't have that much shading, your natural lighting sort of creates that on the figure. Really, really is pretty decent. Can't complain at all. So let's go straight into articulation, and then we'll take a closer look at his accessories. So for articulation, his head does look up that far, down that far. Yeah, the ball joint at the top of the head and one at the base of the neck. Does get really good range. It does have tilt side to side, so you can get those side look down poses. The swivel, of course. There's a butterfly joint. Goes back about that far, forward about that far. Shoulders do rotate and go up about that far. Really nice. Bicep does swivel, of course. Elbow is double jointed. The wrists are hinge and swivel. The torso does have a ball joint at the top and one at the waist. So the top one will give you probably about this much. And together with the waist, you get about that much. Really impressive. You get about arch back, crazy amount. Minimal gapping, so that's really nice. The legs, really impressed with the pants, how far up those legs go. You get a good 90 degrees. Can kick back a little bit. They do split all the way. The thigh does have a swivel nicely hidden in the pants leg. Knee is double jointed. It does have a swivel at the top of this anklet or leg cuff. The foot does kick forward about this far, back about that far, and it does have a rocker. So extremely impressive articulation on this guy. Can't complain at all. So let's take a closer look at his accessories and see what those are like. Alright, so let's take a look at his accessories. On him, he has his two palm hands, as you can see there, but he does come with the. Be careful of these bracelets, they do fall off. But he does have his open gesture hands. It goes on like this, and those have hinges and, of course, swivel as well. Does have his alternate head. And one thing I love about the Jada Toys figures, swapping parts out on them feels very, very easy. It doesn't feel like you're forcing anything. Especially the part I'm about to show you right now, which is the entire bicep. Just pulls off, and then you can stick in the long, stretchy arm, which is a really, really cool accessory. And this does have a bendy wire in it, though the bendy wire only reaches about up to here. The rest of it is just flexible. So you might not want to bend this too sharply, but natural curves should be alright. And this looks really cool. And then we could try one of the legs, which is also very easy to pop out. So I have the right side, super easy to pop in. And the same thing, the leg does bend. The wire does feel like it ends up to here. I do have to stress this fist does not come out. I tried pulling mine out, but it does not come out. It's not it's glued in. So be mindful of that and don't try to force it. However, I'm gonna mod mine somehow and get that to be a usable fist on the figure. It seems like too much of a good thing to waste. Plus, I'd like to put some of these hands on it as well. So, really, really cool accessories. Why haven't we gotten a Luffy figure with these sort of accessories as yet? Why does Jada Toys, a brand new company, have to come here and show everybody up? Ridiculous. Love what they're doing though. And so back to normal. So let's do some size comparisons and then we'll close off the video. If I'm being honest, I think the scale of this line is all over the place. Just kidding, of course. So for measurement, it does stand a little over 6 inches tall. Here he is next to some of his line mates, Fei Long, Ken, Chun Li, Ryu, and here he is next to the McFarlane Nightfall Batman. He is next to Dark Chester. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Ant-Man. So in closing, I think this figure is yet another fantastic one from Jada. Really excited to check out the Bison, so stay tuned for that review. And I would say definitely worth a pickup, especially if you're enjoying this line so far. This one is even more fun with the addition of all the stretchy limbs and stuff. I will say that did sort of drop the ball with regard to being able to change the fists out into and put on these arms on the stretchy arms and stuff, but you can't win them all, I guess. They probably had their limitations, and they probably stretched the budget to the max to include all those items for us, so can't complain too much.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you an important Ghost Figures TT Mod Minute.
Alright guys, quickly wanted to do a video to show you all how to mod this Dhalsim so his gesture hands and arm hands can fit on the stretchy arms, and his fist can work on the figure itself. Stay tuned. So you pretty much have to lop off his hand, heat up a small screwdriver, and we're gonna make a hole in the wrist area. The screwdriver I chose is around the same size as the pegs that come on the hands, so to ensure that they will also fit. I also heated up the screwdriver and made that hole in the other end of the hand itself that we cut off, so we can make a peg to put in that wrist. I crazy glued a large paper clip, which I then stuck into the hole that we made into the hand. So now the hand pretty much has a peg. Nipped it off there where it should be, and that was pretty much good to go. And also the original hands, as mentioned, do fit. So now you can use his newfound skills to pick up chicks or smack someone from across the room. And now the fists work on the figure as well, even though these fists won't have a hinge on it. So I hope this video helped anyone who was looking to mod their figure as much as I was. Thanks for watching, and now back to your regularly scheduled program. As regards to the figure, nothing to complain about. All the paint is very clean. The head sculpt's really nice. The only thing I would say is there's just some minor blemishes and stuff on mine. I don't know where they are, but I guess or where they came from, sorry, but I saw some scuffing on this inner ankle as well. Could be my doing and fiddling with the figure, but all in all, another nice one. Definitely worth the pickup. This figure is available on Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, Entertainment Earth. I have the link to Amazon in my description, so you can always check it out if you're interested in getting one. And thanks for watching, and until next time, you all take care.